What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is still so hot in New York. I want to film some other stuff. I want to do 0 to 60. I want to do launch control, and it's just so hot right now. It says it's 90, but yeah, we went through a heat wave. It's like slowly starting to go down, so it's gonna start getting a little cooler soon, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. But today we're gonna hop into a video. I'm gonna talk about the top 5 things that I like and I dislike about the TRX. I know a few people ask me, they ask me questions all the time on Instagram about it, so I figured I'd just make a video, and that way you guys know exactly how I feel about it. So let's just dive right into it. All right, guys, so number 1, it's gotta be the Hellcat motor that's inside the truck. I mean, that's what makes this truck a TRX, is having the 702 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque, and obviously this thing is a beast. That's the first thing, obviously, that I love about this truck. This is why I bought the truck, was for the speed of it. I mean, I also bought the truck because I love, you know, having a pickup truck that can go fast. I use the truck bed all the time. You guys saw me go on the beach, and I have a couple other things coming up, so I'll talk about that at the end of the video, but that's 100% number 1. All right, and number 2, my truck is filthy. I was supposed to get a car wash today. The guy was supposed to come. He bailed on me because his worker bailed. So number 2 would 100% be the look of it. I mean, I think this thing looks so aggressive. Obviously, it's wider than a normal Dodge Ram, so you can see like the fender flares come out. See these, you know, fenders sticking out. I believe it's like 8 inches or something wider, or something on each side, I believe. So I mean, you just look at it. I mean, this is from the front. You could tell it's so much wider. And since we're on the front right now, I mean, just the whole look of it. I mean, these 3 hood marker lights, I think, makes it so aggressive. It gives it that aggressive look, especially when the lights are on. It looks so good. Then walking around, I mean, basically from the side, like from the door to door, I mean, basically just looks like a regular, you know, Ram pickup truck. And then obviously you come to the back, you can see it starts coming back out again, and you can see how wide it is. And this is how it looks from the back. All right, guys, so number 3 would be the fact that I can take this thing anywhere. You guys saw me take it on the beach. It goes on the highway. So you know what, since I did mention I was gonna do something, I already booked a trip. I'm going to PA. I'm going to this off-road park. I'm gonna be taking the TRX. Obviously, I'm gonna be filming everything. So I am taking this thing off-roading for the first time. I mean, well, I took it on the beach, but this is gonna be like some real off-roading. I think we're just gonna do like a beginner course. That way I can kind of get used to it and see, you know, what this truck can do. But I'm definitely excited about that. So I mean, that's number 3, is 100% that I could literally take this wherever I want. And it's not a pavement queen. It's gonna go places. It's gonna go, like you see, in the beach. It's gonna go in the dirt. I believe they have some mud, so it's gonna be going through the mud. Then it's gonna be going over rocks. So I'm definitely excited about that. So definitely stay tuned for that video. That's gonna be, I believe I'm going the 27th. So definitely stay tuned for that one. All right, and number 4 would be just having the truck bed. I mean, when I had the Jeep, you know, the trunk is obviously attached to the inside of the car, and you could just see, like, I have all my beach shit in here, and there's sand all over the place. This thing is filthy, but I don't have to worry about it being inside. You know what I mean? Like, the bed could stay dirty, and it doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I have OCD, so, like, yeah, when I open up the trunk, I do see it, and it does bother me, but, like, I don't really think about it. Like, if you're in the Jeep and you start seeing, like, you know, sand all over the place and stuff like that, you know, that's gonna kind of bother you. So that's what I love about it too, just having the, you know, just having the extra truck bed. When I go to Home Depot, I can throw stuff in the back. When I go to the beach, I can throw all my stuff back there. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just, for me, it's perfect. All right, and then we're going on to number 5, and number 5 would have to be the interior. I mean, I have the level 2, so I don't know what the level 1's like. I imagine it's the same interior, just minus like all the extra stuff, like the red stitching, the carbon fiber, you know, the red speakers. You should have the same screen. Probably just like, you know, how the interior looks. But I mean, the interiors, they did such a good job, and they give you these perfect Ram mats. I mean, they're pretty much like identical to like WeatherTech ones. I can't see how WeatherTech would be any better, but I mean, you could just see the detail on the truck, just the carbon fiber, the stitching. I love how they had the speaker red. And then as you hop in, carbon fiber on the wheel, this Alcantara on top with the red stitching, and down here more carbon fiber by the start button. And then obviously you get the nice beautiful 12-inch screen, which I love. Then the carbon fiber over there. And I mean, the interior is so big. I mean, I have the seats folded up with a like a dog thing because I've been bringing my dog in here. And then you got the mats back there. And then I do have the panoramic. So some people I know don't get that option. I always been a sunroof guy, so I will always get a sunroof. I just like having it open. I like having the sun come through. For me, I like that. But yeah, I mean, so those would be the top 5 things that I love about the truck. Ever since I got this thing, it's put a smile on my face. I have no complaints about it at all. I mean, well, I'm gonna tell you about the 5 things I dislike, and it took me a little while to make this list. Because I was like really thinking about it, and there's really not much stuff. I believe I said this in another video. There's not much stuff that I really dislike about it. But so let me get into the 5 things I dislike. All right, so let's start talking about the dislikes. All right, so I believe I have my window sticker somewhere here. I think it's in here. So they claim an average, this is what they claim. And I'm not complaining about gas because I know gas was gonna be pricey in this truck. But my complaint is, they say it's like 12 miles per gallon combined, 10 city, 14 highway. I've driven this thing on the highway. I've driven it, I mean, I drive it mainly like around on the streets, but I'm gonna show you what I average, 8.9. So it's definitely below what they say it's gonna be, but I don't know, is that because I drive it too fast? I drive it too heavy? I mean, I definitely have a heavy foot, so that honestly could be it. But I don't know, that's one thing I kind of dislike. But like I said, I mean, I knew what I was getting into, and plus I had the Cam Jeep SRT, and I was averaging, I think, almost the same thing, and I have more horsepower in this, so it's honestly, for me, it wasn't, you know, a huge deal. All right, so number 2 of the dislikes is, I don't know if it's just my truck, but I know a lot of people have this issue of like this clunking issue when you like stop and go at like a light, or you just come to a complete stop. I only noticed it like once, and it doesn't really do it that much, but I know a lot of people complain about it, and they I don't know if it's something with the drive shaft or something like that, but I guess that's like a little, I don't know if Ram just went cheap on that part or what happened there, but I feel like, I don't know, that's just something that you got to be aware of. And also, for some reason, my 2 back doors, I don't know if it's because there's more, obviously more weight on the front door because it has more speakers and stuff like that, but like when I close it, it just sounds like, I don't know if you can hear it, like it just sounds like flimsy compared to like my front door. Like my front door closes, it just sounds like a regular door closing, but this one sounds, I don't know, just like strange to me. It just sounds like it's like, I don't know, like just cheap. I haven't tested this one though. Like that one sounded normal. So basically it's just my back passenger left door.
What are you talking about, Willis?
That just sounds a little strange. I mean, it could be me. I don't know if you're gonna pick it up on the audio, but I don't know, that's one little thing I dislike about it. Number 3, another thing that I dislike is, I love the 35s on it, because that way it kind of gives you room, but I feel like they should have had an option where you could have got 37s, because from far away, like especially on camera, like when you see the truck in person, the wheels look pretty big, but when you see it on camera, it just looks like it's so tiny. Like it should be a bigger tire inside there to fit the wheel well. And that's why a lot of people, they've been putting what do you call it, like the razors or the lifting kit on it. It's like spacers or whatever, and then they've been throwing 37s on it. I've been toying with the idea, but I also don't really want to start messing around with stuff, because like I said, I enjoy taking this on the beach. I'm gonna start doing the off-roading soon, so I don't want to start messing too much with the suspension and you know, have an issue down the road and have an issue with warranty and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna mess around with it. Yeah, that would probably be the 3rd thing. I think they should have had an option from the factory where you could have got 37s. I think that would have been a big money maker for them, and they kind of missed out on that. All right, and number 4, so they came out with the Sandblast edition, and it came out with these black beadlock rims. The reason I didn't go with the regular beadlocks was because I didn't really like them. I thought they didn't look that great, and a lot of people that ended up buying them ended up selling them. So I'm a fan of black, obviously you could tell, but if they had a black beadlock option like they had on the the last limited edition that just came out, the Sandblast or Mojave Sand or whatever they're called. I believe they're calling it the Sandblast edition or something like that. But I would 100% got the black beadlocks, and I felt like it would have looked so sick. So I'm hoping to find somebody who's going to sell them, but I'm sure if they do, people are going to be all over it. So I'm sure they're going to be asking for a decent amount of money for that. I'm hoping Ram eventually will have them for sale, that you can buy them off a website. So that's why I haven't really bought any wheels or anything like that yet. I mean, I actually saw some wheels that I do like, so I might pull the trigger on them. I don't know yet, but I mean, for right now I'm pretty content. I don't want to spend money if I don't have to. All right, so number 5 would be the front skid plate. Everything on the truck is black. Like, this is black, this is black, the fenders are black, the paint that you get at the bottom of the truck. So if you get a white truck, this is white, and down here is black. You have black boards if you get those, black fender, black bumper. So I don't know what made Ram put the gray skid plate on here. It just made no sense at all. I feel like they missed the mark on that too. I mean, it just looks so much better having the match blacking front skid plate. So that was another thing I disliked. Obviously you can see I changed it, so I have the black one. I think it's like day and night, so much better, and especially on the black truck, I think it just matches perfectly. But yeah, that's number 5. All right guys, so I went through my whole top 5 likes and dislikes, and like I said, I mean, it's really hard to like pick apart this truck. The dislikes were a little hard to come up with, but they were definitely stuff that I've thought about before, and then I just thought I should put them in the video. I mean, this is all personal preference. This is just me. People could be different. People like other shit. I understand that. So yeah, I just wanted to make the video because a lot of people ask me about it, what I think about the truck. Is it everything I wanted it to be, stuff like that. And honestly, in short answer, yes, it is. I mean, I absolutely love this thing. Every time I drive it, it's so much fun to drive. I always get eyeballs staring at me, and it's just, honestly, it's my dream truck. It's something I've always wanted, and I have it now. And I'm definitely very thankful, and I'm definitely very blessed to be able to have one. And yeah, so you know, I thank you guys, and supporting the channel, all the new subscribers, all the old OGs that's been around forever. So like I said, stay tuned. I am doing a lot more content. Like I said, sometimes it's just hard for me to do it, but I am gonna find the time. So I told you the 27th, I'm going upstate. I will be in PA. I'm going to some off-road park, so it's actually made for off-roading. So I'm going with a buddy of mine, so it's gonna be so cool because both of us have never really done this before, so it's going to be a whole new beginner experience, and I'm going to take you guys along with me so that way you guys can kind of see what it's like to, you know, kind of take the truck off-roading. Like I said, it's not going to be nothing crazy. Like I see these Jeep Wranglers like going these inclines that are like, I don't know, just like so crazy, like straight going up with like 40-inch tires and like, you know, lift kits. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't even know if this truck could go straight up like that. It's so heavy. But I'm definitely going to be doing some rock climbing and, you know, some beginner stuff. And then as I get more comfortable, then we'll start, you know, evolving and stuff like that. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Definitely hit that like button. Definitely hit that subscribe button. And I'll definitely catch you guys on the next video. Peace.